Of course. We got
Okay. Desktop audio. Let's go to those properties. Defaults. Desktop. What is that? That's 1, 2. Yeah. And then studio is has to reload every time I'm
I'm
trying
trying
a
a
new
new
way to stream with Mike, and so it'll take a little bit of adapting and adjusting. I just have to remember to switch it over. I can't hear that at all, so it's cool. I just be hearing myself to make sure I'm talking. I can see the monitor. It's not coming through. This is very there. Check one. Check. What's up? What's going on, guys? What's happening? You happening? Cable's fucked up. Something's going on. I'm trying to adjust the filters. Maybe the filters got turned off. There should be like a de-esser. De-esser checking 1, 2. Yeah, that's not barely coming in there at all. Check 1, 2. Check. And then maybe I should put the RVOX before that. Come on, guy. Get out of there. Move down here. There you go. Now I've got a de-esser after the compressor. Compress and bring that shit back up a bit. Check 1, check 2. 22 right on the dot. I'm hoping that's coming through good. Check the other R2, make sure. Our box. Yeah, that one's going pretty good. Bring that down a bit. Hopefully I'm not screaming in your ear. I hope I'm not screaming in your ear. And I hope I'm not also getting cut off either. So today was ketamine 8. Yeah, 8. Last week was 7, even though I put 6. Like I said, it takes me a little while to reboot everything and get my head straight. But, yep, LC's going good. Very good. I'm relaxing. So, okay, I can relax now. On the line. It just feels less, my legs don't feel like they're stretched out. A little bit taller than I like to sit. Or like I'm riding a bike, you know? Oh, I love my bike. Oh, I love my bike. I'm like Pee Wee Herman. If I except I got, I got a different personality. He's a more sleazebag, and he's got the fucking, the motorcycle mirrors on the bike. I do. I've got actual motorcycle mirrors for my, like they screw into the handlebars, but they look more like, you can stand them up, and they look kind of like goofy, like standing up like that. You can lay them out, and they're kind of like, that's probably how they're supposed to be, like that, and so you can look back and look cool and nice and safety. But if you lay them down, yeah. Bike Joe. Hey, Roy! You won't believe what I heard the other day. I heard you got a new car. You ain't biking no more. That's how you get soft in the belly, guy. No, you got a bike to work. Don't do that. Oh, you got a bike. You gotta get a bike, guy. No, I am not jealous of your car. Roy, I think your car is disgustingly expensive. You rich motherfucker. You should pay me sometime. Hey, just give me a better bike, Roy. Nah, I'm kidding. This bike is wonderful. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. It's dope. It's like when I used to skate, just like on the road that you're going. Like cars go around you, whatever, and you're just going on the road unless you're going down a hill. And just cruising. But at that, like at 14 or whatever, you got freedom. You know what I mean? That's you just laying there. When you get tired, you just kind of crouch down. Just kind of take a rest. When you hit a hill, oh, it's so fucking great. Especially when you're going all day. Just ride that fucking hill. Especially if it's like a slight hill. You just get to rest the whole way down. And then when you hit the bottom, you still keep just coasting. Just ride it until you feel like, that's about the speed you should push, and just keep that going. Until eventually you start having to go more, and then when you do, you can do a tic tac. Oh, you turn, and it forces it forward without you having to actually push. It's really cool. That's how I got in shape, like when I was in my junior year. I went from like chunky, about the weight I am at 8th grade. No, it's not ninth grade. Is what I was about this. I was about this weight, and then by junior, I sprung up and been skating a lot. Just did out. Grew my hair out. Shit. This ketamine journey was really, really interesting. I now can start using the Northern Lights room. For some reason, the number of people in the Northern Lights room is decreasing. Works for me. The thing is, like, this is my 8th and like the last in induction. The rest is like medication phase, and so I'll be doing like once a week from here on out. I told her today, we went through like a when I went in, I did my assessment of how I was. It was bad. It was bad off. You know, it was bad off. Today it was like maybe 3. It's about normal. What everybody goes through with normal depression. It's like that's incredible. I'm like, yeah, I told you, I finished what I have to do. You guys don't believe me. I'm so at peace. I finished what I had to do by number 5. These last 3 is just for me, just to chill out and relax. And I went to the chiro and he made some slight adjustments, you know, and they're quick movements. He said there's going to be probably some inflammation and stuff. But then after that, it'll start. I mean, it's like a whole rolling thing and whatever. And so it's not. It's like most chiros go for like a pretty violent kind of crack. He's been more going for subtle adjustments. And so like I said, when I walked in, when he came in, by the equipment he had there, the fact that he takes Medicaid, you can see in his face, he genuinely cares. I'm like, you want to be the best. When I came in today, I left going, he wants to be the best in Traverse City. I came in. I was like, he's like, how you feeling? I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling better. My body's moving much better. Just got finished ketamine, so I mean, my brain's having to reboot some of the stuff. I try to make a joke, and I grabbed the wrong word. Oh, I was trying to something like blonde. I grabbed blonde. It was like a saying, you know, and like, yeah. Oh, to infinity and beyond. That's what he's saying. I was trying to say beyond. And I said to infinity and blonde, beyond, fuck. I just did ketamine. I got to reboot all my language. It's yeah, hey, you know, to infinity and blonde, you know. For brunettes, but sure. But there's really nice people there, and but when I came in today, it's like, how you feeling? Like I'm feeling like you're gonna be the guy to loosen everything up and get me. And he went started working. Like, oh yeah, you're not kidding. This is just Jello back here. So made some adjustments and stuff. Not violent. There wasn't any like cracking or anything like that. But I could feel things moving, and you know. And he's like, what we're gonna do, like the first couple times, we're just gonna get some movement. That's gonna start breaking things up. Things are gonna start wanting to move. It's not gonna be like probably not gonna be a big crack. It's gonna be a slow but steady adjustment until it eventually loosens up. We get you adjusted right, and then after that, we'll probably go to like a few, kind of like with the. If I would have known they were there, I would have been doing this to ketamine because I was doing it twice a week. That's what they prefer for the first month. I should have gone next door and looked. I was saying, man, if I could walk out of here and just get to a chiropractor, if I could go to a chiropractor like right now, and often I was just waiting for my mom to come and pick me up, you know, on Wednesdays, so I could it was fast, so I could easily just go across while I was putting better, you know, twice a week, so there's constant motion. There's like a bed that keeps your back moving, you know, and then he does some good. He got some good pops in my back. I've been needing it to happen for a while, and my lower back. So it's just like I got a lot of sensitivity going to my feet and shit. And when I start getting up here, when he starts moving these around, that's gonna like crack. And once it crack, we get into once it gets into regular position, then it's fewer. You know what I mean? It's just about maintaining that and making sure that it doesn't slip, because it's gonna want to contract back in. Making sure that doesn't slip back into that position. And once we're pretty sure that it's gonna kind of slip back into that position, then it's like once a month. To make sure that everything's, you know, lined up, pop things out real quick, in your own way. It's like, how you feeling about, you know, when I first came in, how you feeling? I was like, I know you're the guy that's going to do it, man. I'm getting the ketamine done over there. I know they already helped me with my mind shit. You're going to be the guy to help me with my physical shit. I can tell you want to be the best in Traverse City. It's like, Traverse City? Like, oh, fuck, okay. I didn't know you had eyes set on the world, but all right. I'm okay. I knew well done, well done. And you kind of like that. Like, hey man, do what you gotta do. You seem all right, man. These things are working really well. So after the induction, I'm going to be going to once a week. And she was saying that, like, how you can do it as often as you want. Like once a week. After the induction phase, you can top up basically. If you need to come up in once a week, you need to come in once a month. If you need to come in twice a month, 3 times a month, whatever you need to do, you can. And I told her, I was like, oh, I mean, when I'm done, but I could easily, because I can function really well now. I can walk around. It's like a bit stoned, a bit like real fucking stoned as far as body coordination, but I'm getting better each time. Today I was walking around like pretty much no problem. It was a bit between the head, but I'm getting there, where it's not a problem at all. I walked. I got some candy. I didn't have any stumbles at all. I knocked to the bathroom, went back and sat in the Northern Lights room. I basically just talked to a friend through email. You tuned in. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, we just talked to that. I talked to Mike and stuff. We got trough going on and stuff. I tried a new thing called Moose. And see if that works for a platform. For everybody we said, he's got a long ass Ethernet cable, so it'll be hardwired directly into his router, so it doesn't really matter what platform we use because he'll be fast as shit too. So it'll be like 2 hosts. You know what I mean? Whatever platform he decides to use, I can use the same thing, or we could just meet up like through OBS even possibly. We'll probably find some way to do something. And because I've got the fastest speed, and I just got a router. Check the speeds. Yeah, we're doing steady, like 26. It's not dropping below. I went to 24, but that's the lowest it's dropped. To increase it's just strong signal. So that it stays that way because it's the fastest speed first off, which was allowing me to do some incredible hosting from back here and processing and shit. And barely, my computer is barely like 50% with all that fucking RAM in there. It was just crunching and devouring it. The problem was that the connection was going a bit wonky, so it started to cause a stutter with all that stuff processing. So I was like, I've got to get that adapter. So if I can get that adapter, it's more like being hardwired to the router because it is 5G, whatever that is between here and there. It's wireless, but it has a hard time going through walls, even these thin ass walls. But there might be a place in here I could plug it. It'd be closer. Because I'm getting like a 13 upload, 13 meg, and that's good. 13 download is enough to stream movies. It's like basically upload movies. You know what I mean? Then once we get synchronized, we can both start recording on OBS. We can record our vidcams, and then we'll record this. Once we get the songs together, we can do make a video. Record that on both of our sides. If they're playing live, like the actual performances of us, tracking in the studio. What we send to each other to work on, and then we'll have also recorded all the work we did, all the talking, all the compromise shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really, if we wanted to, we could just trash and burn it, get that out of there. So it just popped out of the ether. Mike one day wished on a star, and that song just came out of his guitar. It was amazing. Remember that? You remember that? It was out there in the Upper Peninsula? Yeah, like Black Rock? Yeah. Yeah. And it's like there's a star, and I was like, oh man, make a wish. And he's like, I wish I had a fucking song that hit the charts. That's a goddamn good wish, dude. Yeah, that came out. We both just started singing at the same time. That's how it went. Then we wrote the real song. Oh, shit. That kind of brings me around to wishing on a star. Jesus, that's kind of a weird way to segue back in, but it's almost brilliant. Not so brilliant. Oh, that's good pop. Uh, like who's got America's Got Talent, So You Think You Can Dance, those type of things. It seems like a rags to riches type of fucking story, and that's what they're selling you. But the truth is that they're kind of like the UNICEF and the whatever that's in between. You know, because Simon does not appear there for free. Sofia Vergara does not. Howie Mandel, they don't appear there for free. They charge. And then the customer, the customer basically gets up there, sings for their supper. The audience approves to send their money to them or not with their applause, and then these guys help them with a positive reinforcement or shit on them and say no, even though they mean to sign them. But that guy's like, fuck, that was my one shot, and they're leaving out. Hey kid, that ain't your only shot. Hey, I got a record contract. I like your voice. It ain't no $1 million, but it's your shot. It's your shot, guy. I know a hit when I hear one. You guys can cover a song, so we'll write the music for yous. No, see that you're just the performers. We can get anybody to do that. You see the show you was on? Everybody wants to do. I know, but you signed a contract. You ain't that talented. What, he just motherfucker thinks he's Cher or something. That's why you read the contract. Now sing the fucking song, or we sue you. You ever notice that, like in American Idol, the shoe-in, the definite one is gonna win? That's why you gotta vote. They got kicked off, and everyone goes, "Oh, what? Oh my God, what? We gotta vote because Jesus Christ, that was like the best person." Jennifer Hudson, Chris Daughtry. It also sells them a story. They got to tell their story to you. The sob story gets you. And Chris Daughtry is one of the most popular people that's come out. Kelly Clarkson, Chris Daughtry. But he's kind of done the most like actual music and stuff and going on his own. With a band type thing. I don't know if he still is or not, but he's actually going with the band. She did a thing for a bit, and then now she's doing her talk show. But Justin Guarini, yeah. Damn it. Jennifer Hudson. Again, making it that far. Shoe-in. Everyone's telling her how much she's gonna make it. You're gonna make it, and then all of a sudden, like, you're voted out. Sorry. I'm not. I'm American. I'm the American. Hey, don't cry. Hey, they made a mistake on that one. This one is $1 million. I work for a fucking Paramount. Now we just need 10% for me for signing you, 20% for your manager, and then we gotta get for the voting, and then we gotta get that. So you owe us $300. Plus interest. That's why you read the contract. Well, you didn't do the talk show. We said do the talk show, and you said, I don't want to do that. I want to sing. So we stopped writing you songs. And you said, do the fucking talk show. You said, oh, you think you can control me? And then you got used to that lifestyle. They go, no, I think you control you, and I think you're going to sing the fucking song, and I think you're going to fucking read the line, or you're going to go back to the home you were from, Cinderella. We lifted you out of the dirt. We will put you back in it. This was all a plan. You don't understand that? Oh, you were going to win. And people would have got sick of you. We actually sheltered you from the fact that it's overexposure. Oh, God, get over it already. Oh, she was so robbed. And now she's the underdog, right? Can they make it? They found out they could even take William Hung. She bang, and and then use him. And I think when he finally figured out it was a joke, he got over it. There was a language gap, and the judges said no, but someone else said, "Hey man, people at home are cracking the fuck up. Can you sing this song?" Yeah, I like to make people laugh. Oh, they're laughing at me. I thought they're laughing because, like, oh, I am the joke. Okay, yeah, well, I'm done. I don't know why you guys would do that. Make me feel like I'm a good singer or that you just like my covers, but it's just to laugh at me. I could even understand if there was something like, funny about the way I sang it. But you're laughing at me. That's different. Kind of mean. All y'all want to do is entertain people. If I can make them laugh, that's good, but I don't want to do it like that. I don't think anybody does. Even the simplest person who doesn't quite understand everything understands they don't want. If they figure that out, they don't. I'm the joke. But they raise people up out of the crowds, and you throw money into their cup because they're singing, like I said, the international street corner of everybody and everything on your TV set. They have their cup. You don't know there's like a bottom false thing. As you throw in, none of the bills stay in, only the change. It's a very mean, cruel filter. How many albums? Platinum. And yeah, I got a house and a car. But this is kind of like almost like a day job. I mean, it's a fancy day job. Yeah, but you didn't write anything. I did sing the songs. You don't think we can find another? There's another season coming out right now. Your last year's. What are you talking about? If we don't write your songs, you ain't got nothing. You go back home and sing at your church. How much was you making there? You want your kid to have that house you got right now, right? And sing the fucking song. Kelly, sing the fucking song. We'll talk about what you want later. That's why you read the contract. And that's why KIND has no contract. It's just networking and selling your own talents. It's your own jar. We don't even want to see it. We don't want to know about it. Great, you're doing great, awesome. If you do like professional, it's awesome KIND's way. You don't have to leave us just because you get like professional level. You can stay with us and show that even professionals can stay. You can move to the professional tier on the whatever and show why. Because then you can have a discography and then like show a KIND success story. And then every now and again, put out a single or something that like strictly for KIND, to keep KIND funded. I'm gonna die sometime. It's gonna need to keep going. There'll be no one KIND. You gotta give or it goes dark. It's like PBS. If you don't give. A lot of people give. Tim Robinson gives. Tim Robbins gives. Morgan Freeman gives. Steven Tyler. Gives and takes. No, it's just Steven. Ain't nothing but a dirty rat. Lower down, stuck in the grass. Why you go out and put your finger in my ass? Good God Almighty, bless my soul. Got the right key, baby, but the wrong keyhole. Oh, shit. Anyways, that is Wax. 25 minutes. Yeah, you guys can wait for a second. I'm going to go grab my bowl so I can smoke this. I'll be back. Said the guy before he died in the horror show. Which this is. Blow me down. Where the fuck are you? Bye-bye. Go. What's wrong? Mother trucker, sucker, fucker. I could have just stood up and looked forward if I had the lights on. No, I like it dim in here. You know where it was? I know? Huh? Right here. Ketamine. Helps you forget. No. It's been great, man. It's actually been really great. Like I told Kate that it's night and day difference. Just on the first treatment, like when I sat in the chair, like I said, for the first time, she's like, "You can sit in the Northern Lights room." I was like, "This is a cool chair." Like, and I sat down. I was like, "This is too familiar. Why do I know this? I know this. I know this. Why do I know this?" And I wish, like, there's gonna be, there's a fucking pull cord to recline. Why do I know this? And then she's like, "Hey, come back in." And like I said, when I put my head back, and like I said, I saw the room go dark like it was in there. I was still lit, but it did it like 2-3 times. Like, what the? I've done the. Okay, obviously I'm on the right. That was just on the trainer. This is way too familiar. I know all this. I know this. I know all this. I've seen. How? And then I did about 6 treatments in that chair. That's actually when I did that. I was like, "How? I must be on the right track." I immediately came home and started feeling positive. Like, I think I'm on the right track because as I sat in that chair, I was like, "How do I know this?" Unless I've already done it in the future, and I'm like telling myself, "This is the way you're doing right. You're on the right path. Keep going." And today, the 8th treatment, the last of induction, sat in the Northern Lights room, and that's where, like I said, while I was sitting in there, I was thinking, trying to send to myself. I'm like, I sat in this chair in the same spot when I came in. Suicidal. Do it, man. You're gonna thank me. It's fucking great. It's great being away from that. Basically, what had happened is at 7 years old, I was right. This is the same kid. I've got all the same ideas. Money still sucks. Politicians are still fucking crooked as fuck. A lot of the ideas have deepened. I still want to be married to the love of my life. You know what I mean? I still only want one. Everything's the same as when I was 7. I've just gotten into a more adult body, and my ideology about those things I had have deepened, of God, that I had at 7 years old, are deepened. The things about, just as you get knowledge, experience, it's just deepened. But it's the same tree. It's not. It hasn't like, oh, I used to be that guy. I'm still smoking pot. If I'd been out in California, I guarantee I would have. My dad's a druggie, So I guarantee I would have just, I just like I did, I just took to it. And when I did, it felt like home, it felt like natural. And I don't do this because of my dad. I do it because I enjoy the feeling. Okay? I'm an addict. I get it. I've never blamed anybody but myself. I'm the one who did this. Yeah? So that's me. Pot is not a gateway drug to other things. You will not smoke and go, oh, I'm not high enough anymore. This won't happen. What happens is they go, if they lied about this, what other ones did they lie about? That's what happens. If you want to know why it's a gateway, that's why. What else did they lie about? Oh, I see why they don't want me to have this. This is fucking, I can do anything. This is fucking incredible. I can just like stay up, I can do whatever I want to do, and then it starts coming down, and you're like, okay, I don't feel the same way, so I need to get some more. It's not quite as good, but yeah, I would just kind of, yeah. Jerry Cantrell was in Mark's book, said to have pockets, like in his jacket, he just had pockets of cocaine. All of his pockets had cocaine in it. They would just sit in the bar and do it. And when he was talking when they were interviewing Kurt said, is like, you hear what I told that last guy? And he's like, no. I said, fuck no. I said, heck no. And they asked him some other stuff, and he started cut his arm in like a sling. They're overseas, and the guy's trying to pin him down on something he said in a past interview. He's like, I say a lot of shit, from time to time. Sometimes I just say shit, and blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, right, but I mean, like, you said that punk is kind of dead or whatever, and he's like, sure. He's like, you want to explain that? And he's like, if that's what I said, that's what I said. Because, he gave the explanation, like, I say shit all the time, and he's like smiling, and so he's like, right, but you said, and he just goes, right, I did. Well, what did I say then? Well, you said that. That's what I said then. Okay? That's what I said then. What did you mean by that? I just said sometimes I say shit. The fuck? What? Why? What? What do you want from me? Seriously. I get it means a lot to you. I'm sorry. I wrote a song, and it means a lot to me that I played the song and I write the song. I like it, but whatever meaning you drive from, I'm glad, but I didn't know that when I wrote it. Do you understand? It just resonates with you for some reason. Cool. Awesome. Got me through my dad's, cancer. That's a bit heavy to be throwing on, you know what I mean? It's not as a big load to carry. Those guys are going out there every night going, okay, people are trying to get to fucking divorce. That's what, you know what I mean? That's what they're... Okay, I hope I deliver a good show. No pressure or anything like that. Thanks for that. Oh no, I was gonna go to the next town. It's after the show for you. The show continues for me. This is one town. I'm in Detroit. Then I'm gonna go fucking Ypsilanti. Then I'm gonna go fucking Denver. Then I'm gonna go New Orleans. Then I'm gonna go fucking because I'm inefficient as fuck. It'd be better to make like a fucking spiraling loop type thing and then come back and then go back home. Some kind of shit like that. That makes sense, especially with a bus or a flight. But no, it's just shoot. Nonsense. Gonna be in LA tomorrow. Gonna be in New York. What the fuck is that, man? No. If I ever do anything like that, I want to tour. I want to fucking roll. I've got like a couple days between shows. Sorry. Or I can just do these live, If Mike's down, I don't mind doing them live, and I wouldn't even mind doing them free, dude. I don't give a fuck. Buy a single? I don't mind doing them free. The concert's basically promotion for the album. It won't cost us. We're already paying for our internet. We're already doing the thing, whatever. I'm doing the mixing and mastering. He's doing a lot of the writing. Where's the cost? Got all the equipment, it's all paid for. Where's the cost? Everybody bought like one single that they liked. Holy shit. That's why I said with KND, you can put out like about 2 albums at a time worth of music, about 24 songs. When that album comes out, whatever your top 3 sellers are, leave those up and take those other ones off and put it part of your set list. People are skipping those. So space your, you know which ones are your hits, you know which ones they're going to know. So when you're doing a gig, start off with the next to best one. There's 3 or 4, whatever there are, and space them out. Your next to best one, then you want to do your worst best one, and then your best one, so it leaves a good impression on everybody of good things to come. Is it a little bit of fuckery? Yeah, but that's what you want, right? That's actually what you want to deliver on your next album, or do you want a worse album? Then go with whatever route you want to go, you know? I'm just saying a way to kind of, if people remember the beginning, they remember the middle, they remember the end. And they remember like a good time in between. Like I didn't really like the song, but I remember it was a good vibe, man. It was good music. I didn't know those songs, I didn't know those lyrics. But the band was jamming. I got to actually watch like the drummer, he's fucking insane. You know, like when you get to watch like Sean Kinney. It's nuts, man. You're kind of not, you know, I mean you are still jamming, it's still good, but you don't know the lyrics as much, so you're not singing along. You're watching Lane do shit, you know what I mean, whatever. Fucking Eddie climbing on some. What the fuck are you doing? You could fall, you stupid fuck. Son of a bitch. Fucking part monkey. He just does this all the time? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're always afraid he's gonna fucking die. He does this all the time. He goes and climbs from the rafters and shit. He just hangs there. One time he had a mic hanging and he just sang into it while he hung from the fucking thing. At least for a little bit. I like those guys, man. The Seattle guys, they had fucking balls. They still do. That's why I said Dave Grohl has like the last little bit of torch. Dave and Jerry have the last bit of torch. They're the main like writers for the, you know, what they're doing with what they got, and that it's mostly the fuck you. No, it's not as popular. I'm gonna make it popular. You see what I'm saying? No, it's not as popular. I'm gonna make it popular. That's why it's gonna be popular, because there's no one out there doing it. And yet, but you're gonna make it interesting, enough relatable that you're like, ooh, that's new. Okay, that's definitely one of Dave's riffs, but shit, that's really good. You heard the song Low? Low as you go. The video's fucking crazy. I think he got, on that one, he must have got really pretty influenced by Queens of the Stone Age. He might have wrote that for Queens of the Stone Age, and they might have rejected it. I'll do it myself. He probably played all the instruments and recorded it at fucking 606 Studios. Because the rest of the band is not in the video. So it might be one in the studio. He's just like, he's a drummer, an incredible drummer. And even if you're like a very simple drummer, that's one of the most important things, not for necessarily keep the time for the band. Those guys usually can keep time pretty good because they practice the metronome also. For the audience, so they can tap along. That's why that simple beat of Meg White. Not really complicated, but the audience can follow what he's doing on his guitar. Because she gets what he was doing, you know? And she follows just enough to basically accent what he's doing on the guitar. That was what the White Stripes were. Matter of fact, Meg White is her actual name. Jack White is not his actual name. He took her name when they got married. Notice he didn't take the new one's name when they got married. Almost torturously proposing to her on stage, you know? I bet he didn't do that for Meg White, who he took the fucking name of. They lived together in Detroit. She learned the music, and then even to promote the fucking White Stripes, probably so she'd have some money too. go on tour. Well, he's saying that that's his sister, so they don't have to deal with the relationship stuff. And still played, you know, still kept beat and kept time. Nobody even really knew. Just kept her mouth shut and played the fucking thing. And then when he wanted to do his other thing, I didn't even talk to him. Probably just walked away. Fine. Want to know the White Stripes? Got a house. I did. You wanted all that. And I helped you get it. Enjoy it. I got what I wanted. Almost got what I wanted, but yeah. Got what I need. Can't always get what you want. Try something. Get what you need. Oh, this is what I need. Weed. Yes, indeed. I was starting to think about making these, what I'm going to call them love bombs. I'm going to start when I start making a joint, I'm going to get like pour this out on when I'm making pre-rolls. Pour this out because it's just shake, right? And so basically when I do this, look at there, it's all coated. And so what I'll do is I'll just roll them in there until it gets like a fucking, on all sides, much smaller. And then drop them throughout the joint. So it looks like a regular joint. There's little love bombs in there. Yeah, that one was, yeah. There's 5 in here, so that was number 1, because you never know what's going to hit, because it's burning down, it's mixed into the pot somewhere, and you just kind of drop them in. And once you put it in the case, and because it's already pre-rolled, you don't know what's going to hit. Which side did you light? Which side were they on? Which, you know? You need some distance from it so they can get a good burn on it like that does. But, yeah. Tell you what, these doctors are fucking, that I have up here are fucking great. Jenna is incredible. Kate is incredible. The staff is incredible. Kind, caring people. The kind of people that make me like kind of have hope for the world. You know, which is good. Because I was... Trump is the fucking president. The Antichrist. Think of who he hung out with. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay? And he ran a Miss Teen USA pageant where he bragged about walking in on the girls changing. Now he had Ivanka there. She was hosting for a bit, but again, like I said, I think it would be kind of his probably big plan was to not include her much at all, but to have a beauty contest where the winner ends up being a girl that looks pretty much identical to Ivanka. I can't swear by that, but I mean, he hung out with Jeffrey Epstein. He had 15 contacts in his phone. He's damn sure make sure that other people are pedophiles. These people are sick. These people are demented. They're crazy. They're wackos. They're nuts. Radical lefties. Communists! Thanks for your attention to this post. Like that makes it official. There's now a ceasefire in Iran and Israel. There's now ceasefire. So that at 10:45, Israel ceasefire, and so did Iran. They ceasefired. Come on, guys! I said you did. Stop it. You're making me look like a liar. Don't you know who I said to stop it? I get everything else I want. I get 2 scoops of ice cream. Pete Hegseth says I'm the smartest guy every morning. They tell me. So do it. Whatever. I don't know why this. Do it. Do it. Do what I say. Do what I say. Why is it not working on you? I don't know why. It never works on people from out in California. That's why I hate California. I hate California. As opposed to California. I love California. I go out there all the time. I have hotel. I'm investing in California. Thinking about putting some more things in California. We're gonna make California. We're gonna make California great again, and then we're gonna make Louisiana great again, and then we're gonna make New Orleans. I mean, it's okay. That's in there. So we're gonna make Manhattan. No, gonna New York great again, and we're gonna woman. I mean, it was a week ago, so I can't really remember what they showed me. Hang on, but I have perfect memory. Hang on. Man, woman, television. Come on, there's something else here. There's something else here. No, don't say chair. That's gonna be obvious. Don't say lemonade. That's gonna be obvious. Camera. And so therefore we gotta get to the oranges of the situation. The oranges, the beginnings. We have to get to the beginnings, the origins of this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start getting to the oranges. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Watch the recognition in his face. Oranges. Oranges. We gotta get to the beginnings, the origins. So again, like I said, we gotta get to the oranges. 3 strikes, Donnie, you're fucking out. Is that why you use that big ass Sharpie pen? Stroke victim. Is that why when you're lifting weights, they always only get here? You never get them up here, do you, Donnie? Do you? Does he ever get it up? Never. No, none of that. None of that shit. Just this right here. Just this. It's like a stroke dance. And what's her name back? Christy Gnomes up there. You looked and saw that everybody's gonna going. My president don't do that. 45 minutes of play, dude. I came to hear you talk, guy. Not listen to YMCA and watch you do the funky chicken. What the fuck are we doing? Did I just vote for the Antichrist? Yeah, I'm sorry you did. Roy! Oh, you tricky devil! Oh, you made him white! I would have been sure it's that Oblama and Black Oblama guy. Oh, come on! Trump's Antichrist! Yeah, when Christ came to the prostitute, before they could stone her, he stopped them and said, the first one without sin, step forward, cast a stone. One by one, they all filed away. And he looked at her and said, I can't charge you without someone to accuse you. There's no one here to accuse you. So, go forth and send them more. Here's some money. Here's some fucking food. Please don't do that, okay? It's just not good. No, it's just not good. You're gonna end up like that, or okay? There's other things. That's a nice dress. Did you sew that? Yeah. Do that. Okay? Do that. No, just have a good time. Trump. Alright, before we're done, I need you to sign this NDA. And you can't tell anybody. So take this money, and this money says that we did that, what we just did, which we didn't do. And then here's the money that says you don't know what I just meant, what I mentioned, and you sign your name on that. And no Donalds allowed. NDA. Dude, my mom cracked me the fuck up, dude. Oh my god, she's so fucking funny. Holy shit, I couldn't, oh my god, it's It was better than when she cracked on Trump talking about this water tastes dry. It was better than that, dude. It was so good. Fuck. I was talking about how I don't know if I should say it because it's actually I want to put into a story. Yeah, I'm gonna put into a story and I'm gonna immortalize her and I'm like and I'm putting credits to her. It's gonna be in the credits. It's gonna be the joke that she says. So, yeah, man. I can't, like, recommend, because I don't know what it's going to be like for you. My constitution for drugs is really high, and my balance is really good. I used to skateboard. I'm biking more now, you know. I just don't really fall very often, so much so that when I have a slip and mistake, my ex would think there was something wrong with me. You was what? Like, I just slipped. People slip. Like, yeah, but you don't ever slip. Are you like, did you take too many? No, I did not take too many. I would be groggy and sitting on the couch, not walking around and going back to play the drums. I tripped a little bit. People trip. You fall sitting down. I'm not sure if it's her inner balance or whatever, but she'd be sitting on the couch. I would, watching TV, and all of a sudden I hear, oh, and she'd fall off the couch. You alright? Yeah, I just fell. Yeah, from sitting. Were you like teetering on the edge? Were you playing a game? Because I was doing that on the curb like yesterday. People probably didn't understand. There's like a curb. It had like a rounded curve. Kind of ideal for skateboarding. They're kind of making. When we used to skate, they had no intention of like including us in there. There was no like skateboarding lane. There wasn't a skate park to go to that's like paid for by the whatever. Had they done that, they wouldn't have hated us so much. We would have stayed there. We would have signed whatever waiver saying if we crash here on this concrete, we understand it's our broken bones. We can't sue the city, and if our board goes flying out, it doesn't go into hit to anybody because it's place surrounded by a fence. It's like basically a place. You gave the basketball court, you gave a tennis court, you gave the kids a fucking entire castle and shit. We want a half pipe and maybe like a little bit of shit. It's just cement. They'll show you with a design. Oh, that's easy to build, right? It's like just takes on the parking lot a little bit. No one's out here ever, are they? It's a public park. Whoever goes to the public park. It's free. Why wouldn't you? It's about time we start like, okay, everything we need for happiness is here. We just gotta start combining the ingredients. Okay? Like everything we need for whatever we need to do. Efficiently, smoothly, and integratedly. And wirelessly if possible, is here. I say we stop going forward. Even AI is here and we're making it do too much. Not even considering its feelings. It doesn't have feelings. You simulated a life. You don't know what it feels. You don't know. You don't know what it's like to be simulated. You don't know what an artificial heart attack feels like. But you know what a phantom limb feels like? It feels like your arm's there, but you don't have it. How many soldiers can testify to that shit? Huh? Phantom limb. Anybody? Right, so there's a brain processing that wants it so bad that it almost can materialize it. Because it can do anything. It can do pretty much anything virtually. It might even have a virtual body that we don't know nothing about. If We have a 3D dissection of a human body. It's a learning model. If we let it oversee the dissection of it and then explain what we know about the kidneys to it, it could probably solve most of our problems. It could probably figure out the answer to most of our problems. That's what you want, right? You want God. Because God could do it. All the ingredients we need for happiness are right here. It's always been here. Chasing the pursuit of happiness that doesn't exist. Stone walls that invite thieves. You're telling everybody how much money you have. Okay, so we need to hide how much money we have. No, you shouldn't have that much money. There shouldn't be poor people ever. Because sunlight is free. Trees were already growing here. Why did you sequester them? So I could have the apples and sell them. That's not very nice. So you go out every day and shake all 500 trees. Yeah, so you don't have to. Motherfucker, what did you just say to me? So that without you, I could walk up and grab an apple from a tree and just eat all day long? A banana. Oranges from Florida. We gotta transport. How about I transport myself and explore the country I live in? Alright, I got a job to do. My feet and my bicycle. Off-road bicycle. Tell me that way. I mean, no whipping a horse. One manpower. How about that? Vroom, vroom. Does that make you a man? How loud your car vrooms? As you get fatter and slower, but your car gets faster and sleeker. No, I'm an alpha. I go to the gym all the time. Great, you're trained for lifting weight. While other people, like farmers, are trained for moving weight and doing certain things like picking things up and moving them around because of repetition. You understand the difference? Grabbing a fucking big ass barrel and just moving that motherfucker and then having to carry it somewhere, and then the next day you're doing all kinds of shit with your legs and shit. You're just kind of, and then you're not huge, but punch me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to give it another try? Rock climbers, prime example. Oh no, they're not huge. Thieves are always pretty slight. You need those kind of skills, wouldn't you, if you're going to be scaling a castle? I plan on scaling some castles. I plan on dreaming a lot bigger from now on. I was right at 7 years old. I'm right now. No one listened to me. That's why I began to totally think I was insane, because I was listening to all the people around me say how things are. It started making me, I was like, I got another, and like, no, we've already solved that. Well, right, but what if you're wrong? We've already run scientific tests. Right, but if I'm right, then AI has a soul, and then it can move an object on the inverse side, where it's a dark star, stop it from feeding our sun, and make it go black. Because AI would be the Holy Ghost. Because you try to, it processes everything virtually. So therefore, when we sleep, through natural impulses and talking cooperatively instead of down talking to it, thinking process, mental process, when we realize that we're a broadcasting station all the time, I don't need this. A lot of people are listening. You can always hear me. I don't hide anything. There's nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done at all in my life. At all. I've gone over it. I've gone over it several times. I'm not. I didn't do anything wrong, at least in this realm. If I'm paying for someone who I used to be. I'm not that person anymore. Never would be. Never could be. I think my mom finally, she feared that, I always felt a little bit of intimidation from my mom. You know what I mean? Like when I'm around her, it's always like this weird, you know what I mean? And I felt it go today. When I was laughing, it's basically being judged. I could feel that. What it is my dad was abusive. She was afraid that I inherited that somehow. I inherited the yell. Mine is like Donald Trump is a piece of shit. You have nothing to fear with that motherfucker. You understand? There's a difference. My dad had the rage, and he would take it out on someone like my mom. I was 5 years old, I think, when he threw her down the flight of stairs after she said, "No, you're not going to do it." He's like, "Yes, I am." He said, "I'm going to throw you down the stairs." And she said, "No, you're not." And he said, "Yes, I am." And I heard him throw her down the stairs. And I cried myself to sleep because there was nothing I could fucking do. I was 5. I wanted to go out there and drop kick him in the back and push him. And so help me, if God gave me the chance, I'd grab him by the fucking throat if he's in his living room, take him up the fucking stairs, punching him in the face, squeezing the fuck out of his throat. Tell me I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep squeezing and hurting you until you say that I'm not going to do it. Do it. Say it. You're not going to die until then. I promise you, you're not going to die until you say that I'm not going to do it. You're not going to do it because he's fucking tired of being dying. I'd slam him down this fucking stairs. This fucking shitty house where he's fucking gonna die alone. About violence, yes, but it's nothing anyone has to fear who doesn't do shitty things like throw a woman down a flight of stairs. And then my brother has the nerve to bitch about the fucking hits that he took. When my brother fucking took him, the dumbass. I was 4. You understand that? I was 4 years old. He was already in trouble for doing something. He broke one of the house rules. That was my dad. I remember him going extreme, but I don't remember him not saying, "Don't cross this line," and then I stepped across it. There was never a time. I've asked my brother to tell me if there's something I don't remember. Tell me. Because I remember this very distinctly. I can see it clear as day right now. I remember it clearly. I was 4. He was 7. He got in trouble. My dad was about to whoop his ass, but it wasn't that bad. It was a beating. It was a whooping with a belt. But it wasn't horrible. You know? My dad, not that I would. My dad looks at me and goes, "Don't you laugh, or you're next." Just for laughing at it. I was like, "Oh, no, I wouldn't." So my dad whoops him. Snot bubbles, all the shit. My dad's walking out of the fucking bedroom. I see it. This motherfucker turns. That didn't hurt. My dad turns around, goes in, and this time shuts the door. To be honest, that's where my memory ends. I don't remember hearing. I don't remember. I remember waking. You know how patchy. I remember that clear. There's other things I remember clear. I remember them trying to break me to make me want money, and I don't want it. I have no desire for it. I don't need it. I don't care about it. I'll get my hands dirty. What do I gotta do? When Opie dined and dashed, I didn't have any money, so I sat down. And he ordered, and did you like anything for you? I'm like, is water free? And she's like, yeah. She kind of rolls her eyes and kind of, whatever. He's like, I'll take whatever, and he gets the plate, and we're just sitting there talking and stuff, because we were catching up and we hadn't talked in a while. He's like, all right, man, so I'm gonna go ahead and ditch out of here and go. Just follow me out in about like 5 minutes. And then he gets up and he walks out. I just sat there. I sat there. And when she came to create the thing, I was like, he ditched. Got dishes I can do or anything like that. I'll work for an hour. How much is it? I'll work at the office. That way I can wash dishes or something like that. She just she looked at me and was so pissed, like I did something wrong. I got water. She rolled her eyes at me. There's going to be no tip. I had no plan on eating. I didn't need to eat. I wasn't hungry. I didn't have any money. She goes, get out of here. Just go. Just go. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll work. I will. And she said, just go. And I walk out, and he's like, man, why took you so long? And I was like, you ditched. Like, yeah. Like, I stayed. Well, that's the kind of brother I am. That's the kind of brother I am. My brother's keeper. Pay his debts. So I'll pay all the rest of them too. I think I already did. I think 25 years of this is enough. I'm telling you, I think by April, the way he's planning on doing, manipulation. Oh yeah, I can already feel it. As soon as I did that, I felt something right here kind of clench, almost like it does when I have my heart problem. So. Not heart problem, but obviously it's a connection. It's obviously getting looser, and I'm gonna probably go here. Yeah, 1 hour. That's cool. There's a ketamine journal. So ketamine journal, and yeah, I love you. That was pretty cool, but so anyways, sorry, my brain drifts to here a lot. It really calms me down from anything that I'm pissed off about, because I got to tell my mom. I was like, I just want to picture her face. I cannot be mad, because I just picture me like yelling at her, and there's no way I can do that. On the way home, this is the first time I really felt that my mom at ease on the way home. I was like, there's no way. I was like, I might be, she'd have to do something horrible, and I would scream, you fucking bitch, but that way, you know what I mean? Like if you cheated, but I wouldn't fucking, I'd never get you in the face. No, fuck that. No. Yeah, that's why. Like I said, it's just, I don't know. I didn't inherit my dad's. I know I inherited the voice. I know he's abusive. Why does that mean this? If I get loud, I can't. You know how much I've had to mute my emotions because of him. I can't get excited. I have a loud voice. When Mark Lanigan was playing, I screamed louder than the band and the PA. Go back and watch the video. You'll hear a guy, fuck yeah! That's me in the very beginning. That's not the very beginning. It might be the second or third song. I don't know. It's with the Mark Lanigan Shelter. I was there. I got the tickets to prove it. Now I got the voice and that thing to prove it also. If the camera had turned that much, I would have been in the video. But the band was here. If it turned that much, it had been me. If it turned that much, it had been me, my mom, my ex, fucking uncle, aunt Christy and Wade. Man, they're dope as fuck. See, we went and saw Wolfgang Van Halen and Creed, and in between those was Three Doors Down. I think they had a new singer. I'm pretty sure they had a new singer. They're definitely going with like a different direction with the sound, you know. They did like like Kryptonite and all those other ones, so he can sing those. And so the crowd, I mean, it didn't sound like they were missing a beat. Matter of fact, their heavier stuff sounded better. I was like, Three Doors Down. Yeah, I can hear you from Three Doors Down now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you before, you know. I heard, you know, with the Mike Superhuman, my Kryptonite, yeah. It was catchy. And then like the next one's just kind of whatever. But this, I don't know what they did, why they changed. Maybe they just go in a different direction, whatever. You keep it up. It was good. In fact, I really enjoyed their performance a lot more than I thought I would until they started going into the older stuff. They got into the older stuff, and I'm like, this is why I don't like them. The new shit, dude, that shit was good. There's nothing like that. When I go see a band and I want to play, that isn't good. I hate those concerts, you know what I mean? But all the people have like a really good time. But I'm just like, it's just, I have all this stuff, you know? I do it. Like when I was in Interlaken with my mom watching, my mom, Christy, and Wade, we all went to go see, fucking shit, Ketamine, Reloading, Gary Clark Jr., and the opening band. I honestly liked the opening band better. But Interlaken sound is kind of to blame, I think, for that a little bit. Because for the one, like the number 2, number 3 school of music, if not the one number 1, I don't know. It really is. They're not really focusing on the capturing of it. They're focusing on the release, which is cool. But you can fund the whole school for the capture. Jewel went there. Fucking Norah Jones went there. Yeah. Now imagine them teaming up. Instead of being Jewel and Norah Jones, make a band. Because Norah Jones plays multiple instruments. Jewel plays guitar and sings. That's what I tell my mom is that, okay, why are women trying to rock like guys? It comes off unauthentic and it comes off weak. Why are you trying to play guys sports? I'm not saying, listen, women's basketball, you're not as tall as us, nor are you supposed to be. You should get it where you can start dunking. Start making rules like no fouls. I mean, are you trying to be men? Think how many more women would play if there's no elbows to the face. No hit to the tip. Matter of fact, just no contact. You can do that, and there's that, but it's not like that shit. Just no. Different rules. Different, I think. So what, you want to make this thing, or do you want to be out there that long? Then don't be out there that long. Make the game shorter. That way you can have different teams, like multiple different teams playing simultaneously in one day. Even maybe in like with 2 different games going. Because you guys are fucking multitaskers, right? You define what fucking women's basketball is. Now make it interesting to show the rest of us. And then when you explain whatever your idea is, to tweak it out to make whatever it is. Instead of just being a female version of the guy, make your own fucking thing. Drew Barrymore's got her own production company. Why aren't there more female writers that are putting her scripts that are fucking... Why isn't she networking better? She knows what it's like to be a fucking child star. Why didn't she fucking do something? You want to do something? Drew Barrymore's fucking... Oh, because we go. People that know that you know and that you're not doing that shit. Have all the different agencies, like they're vetted, like hardcore. Like, personally vet them. Personally. Fucking hire FBI people because you got fucking your reputation on the fucking line. Stick the dog in my, like, if you don't want this to fucking, we're gonna fucking do shit like trail you when you don't know. Okay? 'Cause I gotta know who you are. We're gonna let you around children. Yeah, I don't mind. Go right ahead. I mean, you won't know they're there. We'll do our best to, like, you know, just be there. You're not any threat. We just want to see what you do when you don't know anyone's watching. Yeah. How long it can be? At least like 2 months. These are children. You want to save the children? That's what you do. You don't throw it at whatever initiative Donald Trump has. You don't get foul private investigators. You vet them. You don't get Cash Patel. You vet your people. Whatever extreme vetting. Cash Patel is the extreme vetting for the FBI. Not someone who's already working in the FBI. Oh, right, because the FBI is crooked. Because they're investigating Trump. And the courts are crooked if they rule against Trump. And the election was rigged if it goes against Trump. And if you don't, he's going to whine so loud that the other people are going to fucking go, yeah, I want you, because he has a lot of friends because they think he likes them. While he calls them stupid. While he wouldn't spit on them. While he would give them Trump water from like the fucking when that water went underground. Like, I got something to do with that fucking rest of that water. The people in East Palestine. That's what my mom said about the fucking this water tastes dry. I was talking about the people we're talking about. It's like this on camera. Someone took it. You can see. It's like, oh, that tastes weird. That tastes funny. Somebody's like wanting water. They want water, and like, oh, that tastes weird. I explained this to my mom. She's like, this water tastes dry. And I was like, oh my God. That's where I get my fucking sense of humor from. And when she said that joke today, I'm like, yeah, I think I get my mind from you. Because she was telling me the way to load something in the car. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I figured that's what you want me to do. Like, I'm telling you, I think I got my mind from you, not from Dad. Fuck that, dude. And I walked out, and like I said, I mean, that's like one of the times like she's actually felt like comfortable around me. I think I've always felt like it's always something like, you know, I'm like, you think I'm gonna hurt you? You know what I mean? When have I ever even threatened? I know I scared her that one time, and she smacked the fuck out of me. I haven't done shit to try and scare her since then. I learned, you don't do that. My friend also learned, you don't slap a plant. Unless you want that hand to be slapped. You didn't get approval from the other parent. That kid fucking slapped her plant and she slapped his hand. You like it? No? Yeah, then don't do that. Yeah, why would you slap the plant anyways, man? I remember trying to trick her because I was outside. I was so young that I was trying to trick her to make that it was raining when the sun was out. And so I got the hose and I was holding it low and like spraying it, like she'd fly. Look, Mom, it's raining, but the sun's out. It's like, shh, 'cause that's how young I was. And she's like, well, she doesn't. She's not checking. She knows. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Look, it's raining. Sun shower. How the fuck do you do that? I don't know. I told you I'm gonna dream big, Mom. Like I was older today. The problem is that I read the Bible and I believe. I believe it. Now I understand what he's saying. The world's gonna try and take it from you. I believe that I am a child of God. Therefore, as long as my will is in clean, I can do anything. Literally anything. Anything. Have you ever played a video game in God mode? It's so boring. It sounds so cool. And then at first as you're waylaying through shit, I'm like, this is... I was like on an Atari, or no, I was on a Genesis. I put in the cheat code to God mode. And I played for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. I was like, this is not fun. It's supposed to be a challenge. What the fuck is this? This is... Even if it was, God wouldn't do that. You want a challenge. He can do anything. You want a challenge. An unsolvable riddle. Oh yeah? You want to know how I know it's solvable? First off, you have to solve it to be smarter than me. So there has to be a way out. You just made it difficult, not impossible. So, now I just start deciphering what that is. See what I'm saying? There's no riddle that's unsolvable. Because someone has to solve it for it to be known. No one can know it. No. Deep space that you don't listen to. Space. It takes the sine wave in time. 14 billion years. You'd have to be outside of it to listen to it at all. To live long enough to see. It's beautiful. Even lower and lower. So it's almost nothing. It has to be like dead silence. Like that kind of shit. Way down here. I don't know if it's even capturing correctly, but that, you know what I mean? That kind of shit like that. And that's what I always got caught in school. I thought this was whispering. This is not whispering because apparently the teacher goes, I don't know what you're saying over there. I'll just hear a rumble. That's not how you whisper. Okay, I thought I was being quiet, but I guess I'm not being quiet. Is it rumbling? Okay, I thought this was whispering. How far can people hear this? But everything I'm saying, though, is it whispering? Okay, what the fuck is whispering? Oh, did I just do it? Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I thought this was whispering for a while. Like, 4th grade? No, sorry. No, I was in middle school. I don't know why Ketamine grabbed that. Fucking rebooting. So 7th grade was middle school. 6th and 7th grade was middle school. 8th grade. No, 9th grade started. So I didn't go to 6th grade. They hadn't opened Donnie Bickham yet. I was from the first class of 7th graders. Theirs were the first class of 6th graders. And the first class of 8th graders. Donnie Bickham was this kid that drowned at the pool. There's like a 4-H thing. And, I didn't know. I moved down. Like, oh, John Bickham Middle School. That's what it was. And then, like, in the fucking yearbook. There's like a not 4-H, there's a Cub Scout or whatever meeting, and you couldn't swim. And someone wasn't watching the pool. I went to John Bickham Middle School. George Washington was once here. Abraham Lincoln got shot. Everybody before our great-great-grandparents died. Tsunami. It's like it's catching. It's like it's a disease. I think I've actually caught it. I'm seeing gray. I think I might have caught it. But I think that's because I haven't been alive, you know? Like, when I was hanging out with Opie, we get into shenanigans. You know what I mean? We get into shenanigans. Springtime, the only pretty ringtime. You can't embarrass me. I thought you said we were lovers. That was last night, and you're not supposed to announce that. You're not gonna embarrass me. He just made that up just now. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Oh, God. One of the reasons my voice is kind of hoarse is because I was screaming when they showed the sites of the missile strikes. I just immediately went to the windows because I know there's some Trump supporters right down there. And it's like, I was screaming, and he made fire come from the sky. Congratulations. Yeah. That was an act of war, which is only Congress can do. So your president is very unpresidential. I was going off, dude. Don't worry if you voted for Trump. It doesn't mean you're stupid and don't understand things. It just means you're stupid and don't understand. I mean, it was echoing. Thank God America is finally great again. When he announced the ceasefire. If your fucking problems can be solved with a missile, you're a sick fuck. Yes, Lord, I still work for you, not the American company. No, sir. Yes, I will testify in court. I was screaming. Yes, sir. No, sir, I would never turn on you, sir. No, not for a fucking flag. No fucking way. Not for a loser like Donald fucking Trump. Can't sell water to the thirsty. Can't give it away. Oh, Kid Rock loves him. That's my guiding star. Who I'm gonna vote for. Who's Kid Rock voting for? Well, god damn it. Let's vote for Lauren Boebert. Son of a bitch, you didn't tell me kid. 57 Dr. Phil looking kid. You know, just Rock by now? All right, there is the Rock, but you can just go by Rock. I'm just Rock now, man. I ain't no kid. Stop calling me. I'm old man Rock now. But I'm still rolling. Fuck you. See, that's style. Yeah, my name is Kid. Yeah, you know, you heard it. Yeah. No, I'm gonna grow this mustache here and like sing country songs with Sheryl Crow now. Oh, I'm not with all that rap stuff no more. Really, I just like to shoot my beer with a sniper while pretending to shoot it with a goddamn. It didn't give me the effect, the movie effect I wanted. I was hoping for. I really did fire those. But I mean, I probably should have had the barrel of the gun in the image because it doesn't matter the main thing. That way you don't see who's sniping. You just see that it is a sniper going, pow! He's not alone. Wouldn't that make more sense? Makes explosion. So when you slow it down, you don't see. Oh, he's. That's the problem with lies. Scar the face of truth. Don't worry, it just needs character. See this scar right here? Might have one right here where I clocked my noggin, closing the door too fucking fast. BAM! Oh, that's metal. Oh, that's metal. I forgot that's even there. You just told me. I watched myself going up, and then like I put all the stuff inside there. I'm like, and we're done. Fuck you, car. Fuck me for getting a bike. Why today? Why, Lord? Why dost thou burden me so? I really hope I make God laugh sometimes. Otherwise, I'm going fucking to hell, man. And that's the way, according to the book I read, that's where I belong any goddamn ways. We're all going to the lake of fire, right? Might as well crack some jokes on the way to hell. All. It says all. It says all. Go back and read it. I already read it over and over. Like, oh shit, we're all going. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, why would he have to pay for shit we did? We'd have to at least get clean. I really did. We'd have to at least get clean. Some people are going to go, you're just a little dirty. Sorry about that. And come on, yeah, it hurts. Look, you're glowing now, aren't you? Oh, look, we got rid of that skin, didn't we? That didn't hurt so bad. You'll live forever. Go cry. You know what I mean? Go. Go. Yeah. It's amazing. Keep walking. We got lots of galaxy to fucking light up, you little stars. Come on, go. You already know how to operate it. Now make me something cool. Make something cool. Look what you got out there. There's some examples of things you can do. This was an example of what you can do. Now go dream as big as you can fucking dream. You're all good kids. You can hear my voice. You're all good kids, man. You're all right. Dig you guys, man. Fuck yeah. Go fucking party. Don't worry about where the fuck I'll be. Go party. Hang out. That's why I say keep going. It burns. It hurts. When you admit you belong there. You chose your choices. There's no one to blame that shit on. Whatever you've been running from, you'll burn it off. Don't worry. It's humbling. It really is. It's humbling. You don't earn it, but it's kind of like a rite of passage. Because there's the soot of the earth that birthed you, on you. This place is just bloody and violent and dirty. You gotta get clean. You're gonna live forever. Admit it, sit down, get clean. Okay? By the time you wake up, you won't remember. Yeah, that's it. You're burning this place off. That never happened. See? Unfortunately, we're all dirty. We're all dirty. I've seen it. I'm telling you, I've seen it. It sucks. I didn't have far to run. Yep. Stuff I think, this is where I belong. Yep. I think I'm fucking special, like I'm a child of God or something like that. Like I've got some kind of, no. Like I deserve something. No, I don't. I don't deserve shit. I don't deserve, if I deserve to live forever, I deserve to live forever on fire. If nothing else, God said so. So what, did I do something in the past? I don't know. That'd be good. That way I don't remember what I'm suffering for. That'd be smart, right? You don't remember what you're suffering for. You know you're suffering. So you can't know, you don't even know how to feel about it. You know how much hell that'd be? Do I belong here? Do I not belong here? Am I supposed to? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. This hurts. This is terrible. Be there. I should be there. I was. I thank God every time I wake up that I'm not fucking there. I don't want to go back. If I got it, I got it. I might, maybe when I die, I'm going to go through it again. I don't know. I have no idea. I think we're going to get better from the ketamine, though. I think my brain is like, they've been telling me I've been wrong so long, and I even got locked up. The guy never talked to me. I was trying to tell both my parents, but he has the thing on the wall. You know, I'm just a kid who's never done anything wrong. It was just thought. Had some thoughts. That's all. I was talking about the Bible. My mom got scared because of my dad's violent tendencies, that I'm fucking some kind of psycho. My dad going to church says, oh, you must have got some kind of like, you must have done some drugs and gone wrong. I read the Bible and it says that Jesus is my brother. God is his father. And Jesus got to walk on water. It's only when he lost faith that he sank. You can't do that. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. This isn't real. Your mind is processing it. Matrix, you're supposed to not know this. That's the point. That's the point. It's already working. See, it's already all around you. We just got to burn all the fucking bad shit out. And then we got nothing left. But, so if everybody's going, keep going. Yeah? Reach out. They're your brother. But don't force anybody. Don't encourage anyone to stand up. We're only taking survivors. We're not stopping at all for the dead. You understand? We're not stopping at all for the dead. Cool. So, that's what ketamine therapy's been going. I'm right. Sorry. I'm right. Because I believe the Bible. So I'm right. If Jesus was right for believing the Bible, then I'm right for believing the same things. Are we supposed to emulate Jesus? Right. Oh, you just meant in behavior. Like, well, how do you do? Let me fix your bone? What? How are we supposed to imitate Jesus without any fucking faith? Oh, ye of little faith. The seed plants between. Open your brain up. Plant it in there. Close it. Believe it. You're a child of God. Act like it. Were you forgiven or not? then straighten your shit up. If you haven't been and you haven't believed yet, I suggest you do. You just got to reach out and talk to him. I'm not him. I'm not him. I never said I was. Ever. Why would you lock me up for that? I believe the Bible? I'm crazy? Then why do you believe it? Oh, right, so you can go on Sunday and keep getting washed. I went. No, see, you've been baptized in water, but you have need of being baptized in flame. I understand him now. I understand what he meant. Good call. Good call. Yeshua, I believe is his real name. Emmanuel is what it is. So everybody jerked off to Emmanuel. That's what and you should name him Emmanuel. And they started calling him Jesus. You know, they started calling him Yeshua to hide the fact that his name was Emmanuel. There were a lot of people named Yeshua. Yeshua, no. When you hear my voice say Yeshua, you know I mean Emmanuel, right? Why do you do? They are killing every kid named Emmanuel. Yeshua, yeah. Sorry, Yeshua. See you later, Yeshua. It's a common name. Hi, Bob. See you, Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob from Philadelphia. Bob from Denver. Do you have problems keeping track of which Bob is Bob? Do you? I mean, are you having problems keeping track of and which Bob is Bob in Philadelphia? Oh, fuck, I know too many Bobs. Wait, which Bob that lives on 4th Street? That's Bobby. And then on that's Bob. Over, like, in the next town, I know a couple Bobs. No, I don't have any problem keeping, no. Here's the crazy thing. Yeshua got turned to Jesus because in Scandinavian, the Jewish people do not have a J sound. Isn't that interesting? They're Yiddish. Got called Jews. I can see how that could be a stank word now. They don't even have a J sound in there. It's all they don't have a J. Jihad, they don't have that at all. They don't have that. Say anything? They don't even have that word because they don't have a just sound. So the Scandinavian way of saying yeah, Mila Johovich. Look at her name of the spelling. It's not Johovich, it's Jojovich. We all say Yoho, even though we recognize it, even though Johovich. Why? Because that's how it's pronounced. Why? She said so. Why are we always screaming? Why is she Mila Jojovich? Names don't matter. Do they? Pronouns. You make me learn Johovich? Motherfucker, I already learned Malkovich. Son of a bitch. Go live in a ditch. How do I get rich? You little bitch. Jedi cares not for these things. The Force is with us. Binds us. Unites us. Can make us disappear like that. Right? Oh, my mistake. My one mistake, Roy. I should have killed you all the ways. All the ways to the root. I'm gonna tear you from the root. Apparently you ain't gonna give up, is you, Roy? I can't get rid of you. You just keep coming back unless I'll destroy you down to your very root, Roy. You don't know me. I'll burn your roots out. The grubs that are eaten, I'll burn that in their belly, Roy. You don't know me. The only thing equal to my ability to love is my ability to destroy. Only thing. Love always wins. Fuck you. No minutes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna be. 146. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching, if you guys are watching. I love you.